Well, well, well. The Cowboys are going to easily be able to accumulate $100 million in salary cap space by flipping a switch on Dak Prescott's contract, flipping a switch on CeeDee Lamb's contract, extending Micah Parsons, and a couple of other moves they can make. But the problem is everybody's wanting us to play in free agency. But there's one free agent that is now a free agent from the Cowboys that we may have to wind up spending money on that's going to dig into the pot of the money that we want to play in free agency, is in bringing in some highly skilled players. Let's talk Cowboys. We're about to talk facts. Welcome, Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters alike. I'm the G, and I'm the host of Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. And don't forget at the end, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know the next time we post another video, and help to continue to grow this channel and push us out into the YouTube algorithm. Now let's talk facts. I talked about this earlier in the year. Dan Quinn is probably going to be after a lot of the Dallas Cowboy players from free agency. The Commanders have $77 million in cap space. And the Cowboys, to me, have done something that maybe they shouldn't have done. But Osa Odighizuwa, and I said this before the season was over, Osa Odighizuwa might have played himself out of a contract with the Dallas Cowboys and played himself off the team. Why am I saying this? Not because he played bad, but because Osa Odighizuwa has actually been playing really well. Osa Odighizuwa is more than likely going to be one of the sought-after free agents in this league because of the position that he plays and how good he is. When you look at the list of Dallas Cowboys free agents, none other than Odighizuwa is on here as an unrestricted free agent. Osa Odighizuwa he made $1.2 million, I guess that is. But see, the problem with being unrestricted, the Cowboys may find themselves in a bidding war over Osa Odighizuwa. And a lot of people are saying that they believe that one Dan Quinn is probably going to try and get Osa Odighizuwa. I 100% believe it. It is being reported over here on Heavy. It says that not much went right for the Dallas Cowboys in 2024, but it says one bright spot, though, was the play of defensive lineman Osa Odighizuwa, the team's third-round pick in 2021, who has developed into a reliable presence on a defensive front that has lacked reliable presences. While Odighizuwa's run defense needs improvement, his ability to get pressure on quarterbacks makes him one of the more underrated defensive linemen in the game. That was good news for the Cowboys in 2024, but it could be bad news, though, in 2025. That's because Odighizuwa is about to hit free agency, and he is widely rated as the best available interior defensive lineman on the market. Yes, there is going to be a market for him. For a Cowboys front office that has shown little creativity in manipulating the salary cap, Odighizuwa is in real danger of being poached by a rival, and ESPN is predicting a familiar face to be involved in that pursuit. It says that's because one of the breakout teams of the season in 2024 was the Washington Commanders, whose rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels led the team to a surprising spot in the NFC Championship game, and Daniels is poised to keep the Commanders in contention for the foreseeable future. Daniels, of course, is coached by Dan Quinn, who took over the Commanders before last season after having been the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. Washington badly needs an upgrade on its defense and has around $90 million in cap space to use this offseason. The Commanders are expected to address this defense. Odighizuwa is a sensible target. Given his history with Quinn and the fact that he is just 26, Pro Football Focus rates him the top defensive lineman available and projects him warning a 4-year, $85 million deal. Wow. Wow. And you think about it, it says his 3 pressures were tied with Jets Quinn Kennan Williams for the second most among defensive tackles. Odighizuwa fits best as a 3 technique and can be a pass rushing threat in nickel fronts. Teams we've talked to think Odighizuwa is the top defensive tackle because of his versatility, durability, and pass rush traits. The Cowboys are going to be in trouble. Because I got a strange feeling that Dan Quinn is not going to be the only coach after Odighizuwa. I think we're going to probably be surprised. There are going to be other teams wanting Odighizuwa. And so the Cowboys, this may be a serious issue. When you think about what they're reporting over here on the Landry hat, the problem becomes with Odighizuwa is he worth the money? Is he worth the money? I mean, how much are you willing to pay him? Chris Jones is one of the highest paid players. I mean, basically the kind of money they're talking about would put him right behind Chris Jones. And so the problem becomes, do we really want to spend the money on Osa Odighizuwa? Because if we spend the money on Osa Odighizuwa, it's telling us that this is going to be a huge blow for the Cowboys as it applies to them playing in free agency. If they got to sign Osa Odighizuwa, and there are probably going to be a couple of these other guys they need to sign, we may not have as much money as we think. Now, unless the Joneses can be creative in how they do the salary cap. But Osa Odighizuwa, he is going to be a hot commodity in this year's offseason. So, hey, y'all tell me what you think. Would you pay for Osa Odighizuwa? Or would you take your chances and maybe go into the draft and try to find another defensive tackle? Or maybe there'll be one in free agency who is cheaper that maybe you think could be just as good. This is a serious issue. Odighizuwa has just become a problem for the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all tell me what you think. Should we re-sign Odighizuwa? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Until the next time, let's talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. Peace.